The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
I think you've made your point, Goldfinger. Do you expect me to talk?
No, Mr. Pond, I expect news, traffic, weather, and fun.
It's the Wake Up Crew on News Radio WGNS with John, Brian, and Dalton.
I'm trying to adjust, folks, my sound.
Mine was quiet today, surprisingly.
It had a little short in it. Mine does.
I turned it down because I could hear it like louder than the studio speaker.
Typically on Mondays, it's really loud.
Yeah, something happens on Sunday night.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what it is, but something happens.
Well, that's not all that's happened. I'll find something during the roundtable that's messed up with the Big G TV too.
Well, it's time to experience the coffee revolution at 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. Whether you're grabbing a signature blondie or a brunette, they're all about spreading good vibes with every order.
Good vibes.
You have to be sure you put signature in there.
Uh-huh.
Swing by the Murfreesboro or Smyrna locations today and keep an eye out. Their new Laverne spot on the way.
One of my
Maybe it could be there. I don't know.
One of my former students works at the Smyrna location, I found out. So,
Really?
Yeah. I've not been to the Smyrna location. I always go to Thompson Lane, but one of my former students works there.
Where is the Smyrna location?
It's in Smyrna.
Right off of Sam Ridley Parkway. It's on Isabella Drive, which is near the Home Depot. So
Okay.
right there across from the
Easy to
Laverne
find.
School.
If you're on Sam Ridley, you'll be able to find it. We have got, let's see what's coming up. This is the Wake Up Crew, by the way. It's Monday, February 9th, episode 1843. City students off Friday and Monday, while city teachers and all county students and staff off Monday only for President's Day. Valentine's Day is Saturday. And we won't do it now, but we will do it, have a little segment of what you're getting your beloveds for that, if you can tell.
Because they don't listen to the radio
Yeah,
show.
no. So you're safe there. But we're going to talk a little bit about the new WGNS cap that Brian has on his head this morning.
We all three have them.
Well, three. I was given one.
I had to steal mine, but despite the fact that I gave him one last week, but it's whatever.
You didn't. I told you could have whichever. I was just surprised that you went with that hat and not a trucker hat.
I like these hats. This is a comfortable hat. Have you tried this one on?
It was comfortable.
This is the...
It just makes my head look weird because
he doesn't like that little...
The low profile. I don't like the rope either.
The Legacy 92 hat. And it's more trucker style, but it doesn't have the mesh on the back.
It is a low profile, a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of tall, right?
No, that'd be low profile. It's kind of low.
When you put it on your head, it goes lower.
And then it's got the rope across the bill,
Yeah.
which I'm a big fan of. And it's white, and I like a white hat. It's got a net inside.
You need an anchor on it, then it could be a Navy hat.
The net makes it stand up in the front.
Yeah.
You know.
And if you throw it in the floorboard of your truck, it's going to be white and
but I like
brown.
it when it gets a little dirty.
That's what I told him. White's okay. It can get a little messed up.
You want your white hat to be a little dirty.
A guy with long hair like he is. I mean,
they're not looking at the hat; they're looking at the hair, aren't they?
Yeah, they're looking going. He's cool, man.
And
cool.
I have sideburns now.
Yes,
I don't know if you noticed, but I have.
Yes, you do.
I have sideburns.
Beard's not coming back for a while, huh?
I'm gonna keep it down for a little bit.
Yeah.
You'll know when I'm about to cut my hair when the beard starts coming back.
So when you got short hair, you have a beard.
I gotta balance things out.
Oh,
That's what somebody pointed out at work recently. They're like, you've been dressing nicer for work. So I've been wearing like button downs and sweaters and whatever. They're like, you've been dressing nicer. I said, well, I gotta balance it out because the longer my hair gets, the more professionally I need to dress.
Obviously, then you must go home and change before you go to work in the morning.
I keep a change of clothes in my car. Yes.
Oh, that's
just a
good.
shirt. I'll still wear jeans and like sneakers, but
Brian has on a black and gold with a little white cap. He looks like he could be the starting center for Central Magnet if they had a football team.
Oh, yeah.
It's their colors. That's Tigers.
Yeah.
I mean, big time.
And you're wearing the blue and red.
Kind of a generic blue, red. Yeah.
It's royal blue.
Royal blue.
Yeah. Kind of the station colors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not really anymore. We're still
Blue
rolling.
and red.
Blue and red and white all over.
American.
America.
And you've got 3 shirts on with 3 different
All three
logos.
have different logos.
Well, I have
We'll get
my
there.
WGNS jacket, my Rutherford Weather pullover, and my Big G TV undershirt.
We cover all bases. You're just a walking
I'm a
sign.
company man.
Yeah, you're a walking sign. We've got weather coming up. It's 6:17.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Skies become sunny for today with mild temperatures, a high around 67. Dipping back to 46 tonight with mostly clear skies. Tuesday will be a warmer day with a high around 71. Partly sunny skies, breezy conditions, and isolated rain showers coming in by afternoon. Rain showers will be more widespread into Tuesday night. Cloudy as temperatures dip back to 45. Areas of rain linger into Wednesday, cooler, a high of 56. I'm meteorologist Regina Cole from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now, it's 40 degrees.
Murfreesboro Funeral Home and Cremation Services.
She wrote this letter and gave it to my dad to have the minister to read at the funeral. It was very healing for the kids, even for the grandkids.
Let the Murfreesboro Funeral Home help your family when experiencing loss of a loved one.
Get old. Old National Bank, that is. Old National Bank has the experience and service you need to buy a home, make investments, even online and mobile banking.
Old National Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Ascension St. Thomas Heart is the leader in Middle Tennessee for heart care, providing the most advanced options, including heart surgery and transplants. Our nationally recognized cardiac team cares for more adult hearts than anyone in the state, from AFib to heart failure, using minimally invasive options when possible to help shorten recovery, making Ascension St. Thomas Heart your first choice for routine heart care and cardiac emergencies. Schedule a heart screening or find a cardiologist at ascension.org/St. Thomas Heart.
Shop and say, well, those deals never seem to stop.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Hi, I'm Wendy. Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
We have doors. Shopping at the Restore.
Yes, we have doors. We have interior and exterior doors available.
Hey, come check them out.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
This message brought to you by the Central Tennessee Regional Solid Waste Planning Board. Visit RecycleRightTN.com for tips, ideas, and locations on where to recycle near you.
Don't be trashy, recycle classy, recycle right, Tennessee.
Recycling isn't just about tossing materials in a bin, it's about knowing which materials are accepted. Go to RecycleRightTN.com.
Recycle right, Tennessee.
When we started our flagship restaurant on Broad Street, who would have known we'd have grown and touched each 4 corners of Rutherford County? Now we have locations in South Murfreesboro, Smyrna, West Murfreesboro, and the original on 860 Northwest Broad Street.
Swing by one of our 4 locations after a game for some good food and fun.
Thank you, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Rutherford County.
Thank you to our patrons and customers.
Thank you.
Good food and fun. From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
The Seattle Seahawks are champions of Super Bowl 60 after a dominant win over New England, 29-13. It was 29-7 with 2.5 minutes left. After a 9-0 halftime lead on 3 field goals, Jason Myers of the Seahawks wound up with a record 5 for 5 in the kicking department on field goals. Sam Darnold just over 200 yards passing and a touchdown, but we had the first running back to be game MVP since 1998. Super Bowl MVP is Seattle's Kenneth Walker, 27 carries, 135 yards rushing. Seattle's record in early October this season was 3-2. After that, a 14-1 mark, including now 10 straight victories. Congratulations, Seahawks. They beat New England 29-13. At the Winter Olympics, American Breezy Johnson took the gold in the women's downhill. Lindsey Vaughn suffered a broken leg on a fall early in her run.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Good morning from the Wake Up Crew. We're brought to you by Middle Tennessee Electric. Thanks to Sharing Change, MTE members are making a difference just by reminding or rounding up their monthly bills to support our local nonprofits. See how it works at sharingchange.org. John, Brian, Dalton with you this morning. We are going to talk about It's
Eat
kind of
my
a-
shorts.
No, we're not talking about that, but we are going to talk about. Oh, it's kind of a throwback, but it came up in my head, and I decided to talk
The way
about
you said
it.
that, you were like, "Oh, it came up on my Facebook."
No.
It came up in my head.
We're going to talk about malls.
Ah,
What are those?
Where have they gone? Why have they gone? And it's going to be really in depth. I mean, I think we'll really hit on some things.
Are we talking about indoor malls, outdoor malls?
No, well, an indoor mall is my definition of that is like Opry Mills, where you do everything inside. Now, Opry Mills is a little different because you have to go outside on a couple things, I think. But for the most part, it's not the Avenue, and it's more like the old malls. We still have a few left.
like the Stones River Town Center.
Yeah, they changed the name from mall to town center because to me, I think they think mall is almost a bad word now.
Well, they've got half, maybe not half, but a good bit of their new stores are outside, just like what you'd see at the Avenue.
Here's the thing with malls. Back in the
You're
day,
you're getting really into this already.
oh, we're waiting.
Well, I this was a tease,
Okay,
so
I won't say it
but,
then.
but go ahead and make your point.
Well, my point was, you go back to what a mall used to be, a place where you could go to do all of your shopping, get your clothes, find tools. Now you could do that at Walmart or Target.
Well, that is thing. Another thing is
Malls
Amazon.
Malls still exist, but malls exist in one store now. I don't even have to walk to different stores. I just walk around Target and I got all my clothes and I can get groceries on top of it.
Well, but I think a lot of it, the fancy stores,
Right.
but we'll get into it because I want. And why are they disappearing? All the reasons for that. But Jeff Nebel and the team at the Boulevard are today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbors of the Day for being great community partners. Jeff and the team at the Boulevard will receive flowers from Jenny Harrison and the family at Ryan Flowers Coffee and Gifts and WGNS. Today's Good Neighbor is brought to you by
SRM Concrete, locally grown, nationally known, and standing with the people who make Rutherford County stronger every day.
If you want to send in a good neighbor, text neighbor to 615-893-1450. Or just head to WGNSradio.com/good neighbor. That's another easy way to get them in. And don't forget, same phone number for your birthdays and anniversaries. Text those in, 615-893-1450.
Well, today's holiday is specifically for my dear old dad. Every Saturday, I go and I work in his office, and I see the desktop on his computer. So I think it's time for you to celebrate National Clean Off Your Desktop Day. Talking about computer desktops. Get rid of some icons. After the show, I think you need to go in there and do some work on it. It's bad.
Not happening.
624 on the crew. Coming up, a game.
Ooh.
Stones River Manor offers assured care,
It's so warm and welcoming.
independent living.
What states have you lived in?
Lived in Illinois and here. My husband worked for Quick Growth.
Assisted living.
I have my own place and I love it. The Activity Center has the Bible study that I like very much.
Adult daycare and respite care, and specialized physical rehabilitation care.
I love the friendliness and the family attitude that they have here.
Visit them online at stonesrivermanor.com or stop by. They're near the intersection of Haynes Drive and Memorial Boulevard.
At McCabe Vision Center, we have added a full cosmetic line to the services that we provide.
Dr. Craig McCabe.
Brighten up your face and make yourself look 10 years younger. Call McCabe Vision Center.
Dr. Craig McCabe at McCabe Vision Center.
Look 10 years younger. We have added laser treatments.
McCabe Vision Center on Heritage Park Drive, just off Memorial, behind SunTrust Bank.
Access Tennessee News. I'm Will Dunley. Dramatic rescue near Chattanooga as multiple agencies helped rescue a climber who fell off the Bluff Trail several feet away from Lookout Mountain's Sunset Rock Sunday afternoon. The Chattanooga-Hamilton County Rescue Service says a technical carryout was needed to get the climber nearly 30 feet from where he fell. The Rescue Service says they worked with Lookout Mountain's fire and police departments from both the Georgia and Tennessee sides, along with park agencies to get the climber to Sunset Rock Trailhead. The climber is said to be recovering. Businesses in downtown Dyersburg will have no natural gas service for the next day or so, according to utility officials. It's all because of a damaged pipe that required the city's gas department to shut off gas to part of the city on Sunday. City officials say a cracked gas valve in the alley near the district attorney's office forced that outage. Repairs are underway, and city leaders hope to have the line replaced by Tuesday. More news in 30 seconds.
Who says vaping is safer than cigarettes? Science does not support that belief. Vapes can contain a variety of chemicals, flavoring agents, cancer-causing elements, and other harmful substances. High levels of nicotine in some vapes can be more likely to lead to addiction, and chemical ingredients are not always listed accurately on vaping packages. Vaping can also damage your DNA, your heart, your lungs, and even your smile. Enough with the puff. Learn more at ul.org/vaping.
In a sign of recovery after 2 full weeks of being out of the classroom, students and teachers across most of the state are returning to the classroom this morning. The icing conditions over the past 2 weeks caused school districts to close for student and staff safety. Some districts, such as Humphreys County, are still closed, but others, like Shelby County and Madison, to more rural counties like Perry, are trying to resume normal schedules. Will Dudley, Access Tennessee News.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
27 minutes after the hour, and we're going to play a little game today. Guess what it's called?
What is it?
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Contestants, are you ready?
Here's our host, Brian Barrett.
Who can also play, even though sometimes he doesn't want us to succeed.
Which of these would be of interest to a photographer? A zoom lens, a doom lens, a room lens, or a zoom lens? Loom, doom, room, or zoom?
Zoom lens.
I think yeah.
And zoom lens is correct.
Even though
I said zoom twice. Which animal is the emblem of the Republican Party? Is it a buffalo, a rhinoceros, a hippopotamus, or an elephant?
A snail. Oh, no, elephant.
Another correct answer.
Why am I answering all the questions?
I don't know. You jump to it. I'll go with it.
Which of these would be a herbivore eat? Would a herbivore eat? Yeah. Which would they eat? An insect, reptiles, plants, or birds?
Plants.
A herbivore would eat plants. Yes. Rolling along here. This is our $500 question. At what temperature on the Celsius scale does water freeze? Is that 0 degrees, 10 degrees, 20 degrees, or 30 degrees?
That is A, 0 degrees.
And another correct answer.
Yeah, I know Celsius.
Man, it's freaking me out. I know all of these so far.
We're not to the hard questions yet.
Which of these is a restaurant is a restaurant menu on which each dish is priced and ordered separately? Is that à la mode? Is that table d'hôte? Is it plat du jour? Or is it a la carte?
That would be D, a la carte.
And another correct answer. Completed the first round. And did not even have to use one of your lifelines.
No.
I'd hope not on those questions. This music is starting to stress me out, though.
Yeah.
Well, as we climb the money tree, this is your $1,000 question.
John, do you want to go for it?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Well, here is your question. The popular dessert, key lime pie, is originally from which U.S. state? Is it Florida?
I knew they'd get us on this one.
Idaho, Kansas, or Missouri?
That would be Florida.
Well, you would think it's Florida.
The Florida Keys.
Yeah.
Key lime.
Uh-huh.
Key limes are from Florida.
Okay, are you sure?
I am.
Are you sure?
Almost positive. Like, I'd say 95%.
Okay, so
do you have a
don't
different
want to phone? You don't want to do any of that? Are you sure?
I think we can save it.
All right.
I've
got faith in my partner.
Is Dalton's answer correct? Is it A, Florida?
Yes! Wow. That was my first inclination.
So you were doubting yourself?
Yeah, I was doubting myself, yeah. Well, I was just want to make sure. I was trying to be safe.
Do you choose to go for the $400 or $4,000 question?
You can't make any money if you don't.
Oh, wow.
We could make $2,000.
Big spender. Which creatures produce royal jelly? Spiders, ants, caterpillars, or bees?
See, this is crazy because I thought jelly came from fruit.
Well, this is royal jelly.
Is royal jelly another name for honey?
It could be. I don't think it's ants. I don't think it's spiders.
Well,
I think it's either caterpillars or bees.
You have 50-50 left. You've got phone a friend or poll the audience if you'd like to use any of those.
Let's poll the audience.
Okay. Let's see what they say.
The audience
I just don't know what royal jelly is.
Is overwhelmingly D, bees.
It wasn't overwhelmingly.
Well,
A was pretty good.
They also said spiders.
Royal jelly is either silk, which is what spiders make. No, worms make silk. Spiders don't make anything, so it's got to be bees. Royal jelly is honey. That's my guess.
D, bees.
And that's your final answer?
Our final answer.
Well, let's check it and see. Is it bees? It is.
I'm sweating.
Wow.
Only 2 lifelines left.
Do we choose?
No, we got 3.
To move
you
on.
Want to go on?
We got 3.
Oh.
I think we go on. We got 3 lifelines.
Okay.
And we don't have a choice. We got to fill the segment.
Which of these made its last scheduled journey in the fall of 2003? Was it the Concorde, the QE2, the Orient Express, or the Disneyland monorail?
I think the Disneyland monorail's still moving.
Is it their last one?
The last scheduled journey.
I don't think the Orient Express was still going in 2003, but I don't know that.
What about the Concorde?
Well, I do know the Concorde is no longer in service.
Yeah.
Used to fly from Europe to America.
Let's go 50-50. What do you think?
Well, taking our 50-50, that leaves Concorde or the QE2.
I'm going to go with A, Concorde.
I'm going to trust my partner.
Don't do that.
Is it the Concorde? It is!
Woo!
Man, climbing that money tree. This for $16,000.
Are we going to go for it?
When we run out of time, that's all much money we get. Yeah.
Well, here's the question. In which London building is Poets' Corner found? St. Paul's Cathedral, the Tower of London, Westminster Abbey, or Victoria and Albert Museum?
I think we phone a friend.
I do too, yeah.
Because I don't know Europe.
Here's an early morning phone call. Oh, sorry, I don't know. But I can rule one out. It's not B, Tower of London. So it's either St. Paul's Cathedral, Westminster Abbey, or Victoria and Albert Museum.
We got one more lifeline.
Oh, let's use it.
Oh, it is new question. No! Okay.
Ralph Lauren's fashion empire was started when he opened his shop in 1967 selling what? Handbags, socks, ties, or shoes? You must answer in 5.
Ties?
Well, let's see if it is ties. And it is $16,000.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Skies becoming sunny for today with mild temperatures, a high around 67. Dipping back to 46 tonight with mostly clear skies. Tuesday will be a warmer day with a high around 71. Partly sunny skies, breezy conditions, and isolated rain showers coming in by afternoon. Rain showers will be more widespread into Tuesday night. Cloudy as temperatures dip back to 45. Areas of rain linger into Wednesday, cooler, a high of 56. I'm meteorologist Regina Cole from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now, it's 40 degrees.
Good morning. Here comes that steady flow of traffic through the Mount Juliet area right now. All that traffic in Wilson County as it builds pretty good westbound. I-40 here passing Belinda Parkway. 226 as traffic gets a little bit heavier down. 65 southbound right now. Starting to slow down pretty good. They're on the brakes. They are approaching Trinity Lane. Hey, STR Towing and Recovery says give them a call anytime, 24/7 for a car or truck tow here in Middle Tennessee, no matter what county. STR Towing and Recovery. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Good Neighbor Events is brought to you by Old National Bank, the law offices of John Day, and AmeriCare Pest Control.
In today's changing world, you need a financial planner that you're comfortable with. Rely on the bonds that you've built with trusted friends at Old National Bank on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard here in the borough. And if you just moved here, visit us and enjoy warm, homemade cookies.
Honey, the cookies are ready.
Like Grandma used to make. Old National Bank. We're better together.
2230 Dr. MLK Jr. Boulevard. Old National Bank, member FDIC.
WGNS Good Neighbor Events as we look ahead. On Saturday afternoon, February the 21st, it's the Princess and Her Hero over at the Salvation Army on West Main here in Murfreesboro. All the princesses and their brave heroes. That would be their dads, grandpas, uncles, or special father figures. 4 until 6, Saturday evening, February 21st, at the Salvation Army. Oh, there's a free grief support group meeting every Wednesday morning at 10, open to everybody, and it's over at the St. Clair Senior Center, 325 St. Clair Street in Murfreesboro. That's also where the Parkinson Support Group meets on the first and third Friday mornings at 10. And don't forget, this weekend, it's Pride and Prejudice at the Springhouse Theater in Smyrna. Here in Murfreesboro at the Center for the Arts, we will rock you. And on Sunday afternoon at 4, the Cripple Creek Cloggers invite you to come over to the Smyrna Senior Activity Center and take some free clogging classes. That's 4 o'clock this Sunday at the Smyrna Senior Activity Center. Those are WGNS Good Neighbor events.
Turn to Turner Security.
Hey, it's Brian, and we've relied on Turner Security for systems here at WGNS and Big GTV for many years. Their advanced security solutions with real-time monitoring and automation keep us safe. Plus, their expert IT service ensures our tech runs smoothly, from networks, computers, to troubleshooting. Their team tailors solutions to our needs, and I highly recommend them for home or business solutions for you.
Turn to Turner Security.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Shop and save.
Hi, I'm Wendy.
Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore. Shopping at the Restore.
We have paint, all kinds of colors. We have brushes and rollers for your paint project, too.
Hey, don't forget the cabinets.
We have all kinds of cabinets for any project you may be working on.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
If someone asked, "What's your more?" would you be surprised? Well, at First Bank, knowing your more is where we start. Whether it's seeing your kid's college graduation, seeing the world, or seeing the ocean from your patio, your more helps us see who you are. That's why First Bank offers you more time, more access to local lenders and leaders, more answers, and more products. So tell us, what's your more? First Bank. Bank local. Get more. Member FDIC.
This message brought to you by the Central Tennessee Regional Solid Waste Planning Board. Visit RecycleRightTN.com for tips, ideas, and locations on where to recycle near you. That's RecycleRightTN.com.
Recycle right, it's all on you. Don't be trashy, recycle classy, recycle right, Tennessee.
Go to RecycleRightTN.com.
Recycle right, Tennessee.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
This is the Wake Up Crew with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It's time for the dad joke of the day. Oh, nice guy.
21 minutes before the hour of 7 o'clock. Welcome back to the Wake Up Crew. And we've got CBS News headlines, followed by local news update. Dalton will be around for that. Local news update.
No, I quit.
Did you really? When did you quit that?
I didn't.
Oh. It scared me. I thought, what? We won't have any news. What will we do? We'll have to call Matt Lane. Anyway, it's time for our dad joke of the day. He kind of wound it up pretty good toward the end of the week.
When I was on, each joke got a little better than the last. So I'm excited for this week. 1 to 5.
Yay. You know, my wife said she's leaving me because of my obsession with Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Really?
Yeah, I said, is that your final answer?
The Wake Up Crew.
Oh, not that one. My button
that didn't
slipped
help.
over.
The Wake Up Crew coming in there.
Well, my button slipped over.
Almost a 3, but I think I'm going to have to give it a 2.
Wow.
Almost.
I'll give it a 3 since you thought it was almost a 3. I'll go ahead and give it a 3, so you get a 3.
Well, we just played Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. It's kind of a
I think
theme.
that was kind of the
downer?
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
You never know.
CBS News Brief. The Seahawks dominated the Patriots in Super Bowl 60, taking the title for the second time ever with a 29-13 win over New England. Seattle fans are celebrating.
Oh my God, it's amazing. Yeah.
Who cares about the past? We're in the future. Kenneth Walker, first running back to win the game's MVP in 28 years. More than a week after she disappeared, today marks a second ransom deadline in Nancy Guthrie's kidnapping from her home in Tucson. CBS's Andres Gutierrez is there.
Despite the FBI offering a $50,000 reward, authorities say they still don't have a suspect, person of interest, or vehicles in this investigation.
Update now on an American skiing star who fractured her left leg at the Winter Olympics. CBS's Seth Doan.
Lindsey Vonn is said to be in stable condition at a Treviso hospital here in northern Italy after that terrifying crash yesterday, just 13 seconds into her run.
CBS News Brief.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
In Murfreesboro, a recent food safety alert has raised concerns among residents after the FDA classified a recall involving repackaged M&M products as a Class II event. The recall, issued by Beacon Promotion Inc. of Eagan, Minnesota, affects over 6,000 units sold in promotional packaging under various corporate labels. Several of those labels, including one from Avigen, a company with operations in Rutherford County, have been circulated in Tennessee. The issue stems from missing allergen warnings for peanuts, soy, and milk on a 1.3-ounce pack of peanut M&Ms and classic M&Ms. Affected products bear labels such as Make Your Mark and were distributed in 20 states, including Tennessee. Consumers are urged to check lot codes and expiration dates for safety. Meanwhile, Rutherford County is receiving federal assistance after last month's devastating winter storm. President Donald Trump approved a major disaster declaration, which designates the county for emergency protective measures funding. That support includes reimbursement for Murfreesboro and Smyrna's emergency services, search and rescue efforts on I-24, operation of warming centers, and hazard mitigation. The declaration also comes in the wake of a tragic house fire in Rutherford County that claimed the home of a fire and rescue captain during the peak of the storm. While infrastructure repair funding was not yet granted, FEMA officials say additional designations could follow based on ongoing assessments. That's all for now. I'm Dalton Barrett for News Radio WGNS, part of your Good Neighbor Network, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
Local farmers, local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
This is Shirley Lay inviting you to come and visit us at Adams Place. Well, you don't have to clean your room. Come for the good food. There's not much I don't like at Adams Place. Oh, I just like it all. But I've usually got my head in a book. We got a library here. Come join us at Adams Place.
This is Terry Deal. Call me at 615-904-9111. Adams Place on Memorial across from Walmart.
Play an old guitar from 1:30. Trying to make a living while everybody else is having fun.
Don't just go to any barber. Go to the singing barber, Charlie Pitts. Get a great haircut and entertainment too. That's Charlie Pitts, 2528 Las Casas Pike. Phone 615-785-0966. That's Charlie Pitts.
Mercy.
Hey y'all, it's Taylor with Bell Jewelers inviting you to come shop with us Friday the 13th for our first ever Simon G Truck Show. One of my favorite things about Simon G is they have such classic styles in their bridal lines. They have some styles that I have never seen before. See us Friday the 13th for our Simon G Trunk Show here at Bell Jewelers, 821 Northwest Broad Street, across from Toots.
Get old. Old National Bank, that is. Old National Bank has the experience and service you need to buy a home, make investments, even online and mobile banking.
Old National Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Will Dunley. Knox County authorities believe a person was shot at their home and the structure was set on fire. It happened over the weekend on a single-wide mobile home off of Clinton Highway in Powell. A person was discovered inside by first responders. According to Rural Metro, the person had already died from means other than that fire. The sheriff's office says the victim had a gunshot wound. The Knox County Medical Examiner, meanwhile, is scheduled to perform an autopsy. No identities have been released. The Major Crimes Unit is handling the investigation. In a sign of recovery after 2 full weeks of being out of the classroom, students and teachers across most of the state returned to schools this morning. The icy conditions over the past 2 weeks caused school districts to close for student and staff safety. Some districts, such as Humphreys County, are still closed, but others, from Shelby County to Madison and more rural areas like Perry, are trying to resume normal schedules. More news in 30 seconds.
Who says vaping is safer than cigarettes? Science does not support that belief. Vapes can contain a variety of chemicals, flavoring agents, cancer-causing elements, and other harmful substances. High levels of nicotine in some vapes can be more likely to lead to addiction, and chemical ingredients are not always listed accurately on vaping packages. Vaping can also damage your DNA, your heart, your lungs, and even your smile. Enough with the puff. Learn more at ul.org/vaping.
Blood donation services across the state continue to request donors following the winter storm. Conditions not only kept donors home, but also raised demand for blood supplies. Agencies such as the Heart of Tennessee Red Cross chapter in Murfreesboro are among those sounding the alarm and asking for donors to contribute if possible. The agency says since the start of the year, more than 500 blood drives have already been canceled, wiping out over 20,000 expected blood and platelet donations. Will Dudley, Access Tennessee News.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
6:48 on the Wake Up Crew. We're talking about malls this morning. And one of the malls that I remember, of course, my favorite will always be Hickory Hollow Mall. We would go every Friday night. My brother and I would go every Friday night with the wives and the kids, if we had kids at that point. We would go to the record shop. They had the sound shop there. We'd always go to Sears, look for tools, and then we'd go, the girls would go shopping at the little boutiques and stuff, but that was a great place because it was easy to get to. You could go after, and then we'd wind up dinner either with Morrison's Cafeteria or maybe a swankier restaurant. I think they had a Ruby Tuesdays in there at one time.
Ever go to the food court?
Yeah, I did that occasionally, yeah. And that was just a place to go, to hang out. And I think that's why malls are so popular now, because malls were a place, or not now, because malls used to be a place the kids would hang out. But it also, I think, destroyed, you know my point? Almost destroyed the shopping experience for everyday people. And I think...
Well, if you noticed, toward the end at Stones River Mall, they had the arcade, but the arcade was beside the movie entrance, and they had a separate entrance over there. And so they kind of isolated...
Right.
The arcade and the movie theater where the kids hung out.
Well, I know my daughter used to hang out at the malls a lot. I mean,
what else do you do when you're that age?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And where do they go now?
Either that or go skate.
They go
at Skate Center West.
Yeah.
They don't. Kids don't hang out anymore.
They just text.
They sit at home and they play video games or whatever. So
yeah, I guess that's true.
You know,
that's a good point.
Well, the arcade has been replaced by PlayStation.
Yeah. Do you remember the first mall that you ever went to?
It would have been Stones River Mall, I would imagine.
Okay.
We didn't get up to Nashville that much.
I can remember 100 Oaks Mall back when, in my day, that was probably the first one. And they still, I think, have a movie theater there, but I think Vanderbilt's got classes in there. Green Hills Mall is still alive. In fact, they're renovating it, I think.
100 Oaks Mall has a school in it with a gym.
Yeah.
I think specialized stores are difficult because they're always more expensive than non-specialized stores.
But they're making it like Mount Juliet, Providence. They got the Avenue. They're making them in those kind of things where you get out of your car. But that way you just go to that particular spot and go to the store.
Right. What's the one in Hickory Hollow now? The outdoor?
Tanger.
Tanger. I was thinking Trafalgar,
Which places
but Tanger,
like that
yeah.
do well because they're budget stores.
Yeah, they're out of the malls.
People just disposable income
Well,
is,
they're not
is
malls.
not great, and it's
Yeah. Well, we had Outlets Limited Mall.
Yeah.
Remember that one?
That was a mall. Yeah, I think they've even gotten away from the word mall. They don't want you to use it. And of course, Opry Mills, I don't know if they use the word mall, but it's still an indoor for the most part. So, a lot of
the
history.
appeal of Opry Mills is not really the shopping as much as it's like,
Well, that's like Rivergate Mall. Rivergate Mall still is very popular. Got 20 billion restaurants around it. You can't go wrong there, but it's different.
It most certainly is.
You didn't go to a mall ever, except Stone River Mall.
Look at him.
Really?
He hates shopping.
Yeah, he wouldn't have gone as a kid
They don't-
unless he was going to hang out with some teenage
They don't
girls.
have plain T-shirts he can put logos on at the mall.
Did you ever go down and hang out with teenage girls at the mall or anything?
Well, yeah, when I got older.
He was too busy hanging out with you.
No, he wasn't. I didn't know where he was then in high school.
John disappeared off the earth.
I did. I tried my best. All right, it's time for some birthdays this morning.
For anybody in the audience who's got a birthday today, happy birthday to you.
Okay, here we go for February 9th. William Henry Harrison, born in 1773, the 9th president of the United States.
He only gets that much because he was president for a month.
Really?
Yeah. Died in office.
And well, that's kind of sad that you're just giving him. He still was the president.
Well, I know.
It wasn't like he was a vice president or something.
He got
I mean, you could be the president of the United. You could be the president of WGNS and get more than that. 1914, Ernest Tubb, American country music musician. He died in 1984. 1937, Cleve Boyer, American baseball player. And he died in 2007. He used to play for the Braves, too, and the Yankees. 1943, Joe Pesci, American actor, was in Goodfellas and Home Alone. A lot of people forget about that he was in Home Alone. And 1987, Michael B. Jordan, American actor, born in Santa Ana, California. And let's check out our local birthdays. Yesterday we had Sue Puckett, Christy Clark Moore, Ricky Phillips, Melissa Mack, and Jacqueline McGuire. Who do we have today?
Today we got Dave Gober, Deanne Middleton, Chuck Morris, Matt Stiles, Sherry Boyd, Sean Brown, Ellen Slicker, Lucy Woods, Tom Beckwith, and Maureen Wells, all celebrating today.
And add to the birthday list, call or text in 615-893-1450.
Turn to Turner Security.
Going so fast. In 1825, the House of Representatives elect John Quincy Adams the 6th U.S. president. 1950, Senator Joe McCarthy charged the State Department infested with 205 communists. 1964, the first appearance of the Beatles on the Ed Sullivan Show.
And when I touch you, I feel happy inside.
1974, U.S. Female Figure Skating Championship won by Dorothy Hamill. 1985, Madonna's album Like a Virgin goes number 1 for 3 weeks. And in 1995, Irish music and dance show Riverdance first opens in Dublin. And that's going to do it for birthdays and Today in History. Got more to come on the Wake Up Crew.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Skies become sunny for today with mild temperatures, a high around 67. Dipping back to 46 tonight with mostly clear skies. Tuesday will be a warmer day with a high around 71. Partly sunny skies, breezy conditions, and isolated rain showers coming in by afternoon. Rain showers will be more widespread into Tuesday night. Cloudy as temperatures dip back to 45. Areas of rain linger into Wednesday, cooler, a high of 56. I'm meteorologist Regina Cole from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now, it's 40 degrees.
Local farmers, local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
Good morning. Here's what we're seeing. Heavier traffic on 24 westbound at Bell Road, Hickory Hollow Parkway. Watching that traffic really increase coming in right now from Rutherford County into Davidson County on 24, especially going westbound. Building through the Mount Juliet area, all that. Wilson County traffic's moving around quite a bit right now. Out in the normal spot. 65, a little bit sluggish already southbound here at Trinity Lane. Hey, Stein Dental Care in Nashville has been around since 1978. It's who I use, and so should you. Why? Because they're the best. Google Stein Dental Care Nashville. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. If you've recently changed your phone number or email, make sure you update your details at MTE.com. It's the best way for MTE to reach you quickly with important outage updates.
South Central Bank has 2 CD specials that will help your money grow. South Central Bank has a 5-month CD with an annual percentage yield of 4.15% or a 25-month CD with an annual percentage yield of 3.8%. 2 great ways to put your money to work. You choose the term that works best for you. $500 minimum balance to obtain the APY. Stop by any of our convenient South Central Bank locations today and take advantage of our 2 great rates. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hello, this is Emily Messier, and I am a resident at Adams Place Assisted Living. And I came to be here because my husband died, and I live out in Las Casas, and it was too much for me to be taken care of all by myself. The children felt this was a good place for me to be.
This is Terry Deal. Call me at 615-904-9111.
This is the CBS Entertainment Report. Some things that were not on our bingo card at the big game.
Sometimes we choose our path.
Movie trailers, well, you had new looks at Star Wars, The Mandalorian, and Grogu.
I'm a little funny.
And that unexpected drop for the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood sequel, The Adventures of Cliff Booth, with Brad Pitt. Bad Bunny took the Super Bowl stage with a halftime tribute to his native Puerto Rico. That audio courtesy of NBC. Along with surprise appearances from Lady Gaga and Ricky Martin, going for the extra. For CBS Entertainment, I'm Matt Wolf.
Hey, it's CBS News business analyst and certified financial planner Jill Schlesinger. Follow and listen to Money Watch with Jill Schlesinger on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
1 hour in the books here on the Wake Up Crew. Jeff Nebel and the team of the Boulevard are today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbors of the Day for being great community partners. Jeff Nebel and the team at the Boulevard will receive flowers from Jenny Harrison and the family over at Ryan Flowers Coffee and Gifts and WGNS.
And today's Good Neighbor Spotlight is brought to you by SRM Concrete, locally grown, nationally known, standing with the people who make Rutherford County stronger every day. Text the word neighbor to 615-893-1450 to nominate a Good Neighbor of the Day, or go online to WGNSradio.com/Good Neighbor.
Birthdays, anniversaries, you can let us know who's celebrating today. You've got about a half an hour to get them in, because in an hour we're going to make the big announcement of all of the names that we have, and somebody is going to walk away with some banana pudding, so you don't want to miss out on that. Call or text, let us know who's celebrating this morning, 893-1450.
For more than 30 years, my team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. Over that time, we've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. Seriously injured? Call the law offices of John Day.
And we'll be back with more. Stay tuned for the news at 7.
Nice singing.
Portions of our programming have been pre-recorded. The Good Neighbor Network, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, flagship station for MTSU Sports. Courthouse clock time, 7 o'clock.
Dangerously low temperatures.
You're looking at 60 million Americans or so underneath these cold weather advisories.
Super Bowl delirium in Seattle. Lindsey Vaughn's downhill crash.
It's such a brutal sport sometimes.
Good morning, I'm Peter King with a CBS World News Roundup. It's going to be a manic Monday when it comes to how cold or how warm it is. Temperatures are staying well below freezing in the Northeast, while places farther west could see record highs. Your CBS News meteorologist, Rob Marciano.
It is fairly cold. We've got another morning where we've got cold advisories here for 60 million people. It is a difficult day at the bus stop, so bundle up the kids for sure. -3 is the wind chill in New York, -7 in Boston, Buffalo, -18. You want a little light at the end of the tunnel. It's out towards the Midwest, where today temperatures are going to be warming up. So I think folks in, say, Omaha are going, oh, what are you complaining about? It's going to be like 60, 70 degrees today. That is 30 degrees plus above average. We'll be below average again for Detroit, but some of this is going to be inching its way towards the east as we get through Tuesday and especially Wednesday, at least for a couple of days until we go back into the cold.
The hunt for a missing 84-year-old woman and her kidnappers has entered its second week with ransom notes, but no sign of them. The sheriff in Tucson, Arizona says Nancy Guthrie was taken from her home last weekend. Her daughter, NBC Today show host Samantha Guthrie, has posted another message to whoever took her. CBS's Wendy Gillette.
Pima County Sheriff's deputies returned to the home of 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie this weekend, where she was last seen 9 days ago. They also revisited the home of Annie Guthrie, one of Guthrie's two daughters, where Nancy ate dinner last Saturday night.
We received your message.
Her other daughter, Today Show anchor Savannah Guthrie, posted another video on Instagram, pleading with her mother's abductors for her release, flanked by her siblings.
This is very valuable to us, and we will pay.
We turn to you, Lord, in our hour of need.
Guthrie's abduction was a focus of the Sunday service at St. Andrew's Presbyterian Church in Tucson. Her absence from church last weekend triggered a search for her.
We pray for Nancy's rescue. We pray for her release.
Investigators are trying to authenticate ransom notes sent to media outlets. One of them set two deadlines. The first one has already passed, and the second is today.
For the second time, Seattle is celebrating a Super Bowl championship after the Seahawks' 29-13 win over the New England Patriots. CBS's Nate Burleson is in Santa Clara, California.
The Seahawks put never-ending pressure on the Patriots from the start, sacking New England's young quarterback Drake May 6 times and forcing him into 3 uncharacteristic turnovers to help seal the 29-13 victory. I caught up with some of the champs after the game, including Super Bowl MVP Kenneth Walker III.
It's really a blessing. A lot of people play their whole career, 12 years, 13 years, and never make it to a Super Bowl. So, that's a testament to the team and, the brotherhood that we built here.
With the Seahawks soaring high in Santa Clara. Nobody brought the house down like Bad Bunny. In a Super Bowl first, the global superstar sang almost exclusively in Spanish. And even featured a real wedding.
At the Winter Games in Italy, we now know that Lindsey Vonn broke her leg when she crashed 13 seconds into Sunday's downhill run. CBS's Seth Doan is there.
13 seconds into Vonn's bid for her second career gold. Oh my goodness, no! She hit a gate and tumbled downhill, landing on her back with skis crossed under her, screaming in agony. Medical teams airlifted the world champion to the hospital, where she underwent an operation to stabilize a fracture in her left leg. The 41-year-old was already racing on a titanium-reinforced right knee and ruptured her left ACL in a crash less than 2 weeks ago. Still, the Americans we met were thrilled for Team USA's big win, with Breezy Johnson capturing the gold.
It's 4 past the hour.
Follow and listen to the official 48 Hours After Show post-mortem on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Attention. Have you racked up $10,000 or more in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by making minimum payments? With credit card debt reaching all-time highs, National Debt Relief is notifying consumers about significant debt relief options currently being made available to help those with overwhelming credit card debt. These options may reduce a large portion of credit card debt for those who qualify. You don't need to declare bankruptcy or take out a consolidation loan, and you may only have to pay back a fraction of what you owe, even if you have bad credit. National Debt Relief has already reduced the credit card debt for more than 550,000 consumers. So don't wait. If you owe $10,000, $20,000, or even $100,000 in credit card debt, you can now take advantage of this financial debt relief as the cost of living continues to skyrocket. To check what debt reduction you may qualify for, call 800-497-2323. That's 800-497-2323. Once again, that's 800-497-2323.
The latest on the Jeffrey Epstein files includes the release of this public service announcement from women who survived abuse from the convicted sex predator.
We're standing together.
Standing together.
Because this girl deserves the truth.
Because she deserves the truth.
Because we all deserve the truth.
Those women are pushing for the release of the entire cache of Epstein files. Members of Congress are expected to get complete access to them today as the House Oversight Committee holds a remote video deposition for Epstein's convicted accomplice, Ghislaine Maxwell. Correspondent Nicole Killian says they don't expect much.
Members of the House Oversight Committee expect Jeffrey Epstein associate Ghislaine Maxwell to plead the Fifth. She was moved to a minimum security facility in Texas last year after giving a lengthy interview to Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche. In a letter to Oversight Chair James Comer, Democrat Ro Khanna submitted several questions he has for Maxwell and said it would be inconsistent with her past conduct if she invokes the Fifth.
In Atlanta, jury selection begins today for the father of an accused school shooter charged with second-degree murder. He's accused of giving his son the gun that was used to kill 4 people in 2024. Here's WSB's Veronica Waters.
Colin Gray is accused of gifting his son a rifle 7 months after the teen was investigated for an alleged online threat to commit a school shooting. Atlanta defense attorney Don Samuel, not connected to this case, says lawyers have to decide if they want an intellectual jury or an emotional one.
If it's an emotional jury, you're going to have a problem because the tragedy was so enormous. If you want an intellectual jury, they may reach the more complicated decision, which is, yes, it was a tragedy, but there's a difference between a tragedy and a crime.
The trial date for accused school shooter Colt Gray is pending.
Opening statements are scheduled to begin today in a possible landmark case against social media platforms. CBS News consumer, business, and tech producer Emily Pandice reports.
This group of plaintiffs have come together to allege that the content is not the problem on these apps, but the delivery of the content is. They allege that, these platforms are really designed to be addictive, that they've kind of leaned on the playbooks of slot machines and the cigarette industry to kind of make these apps really, really hard to resist.
The owners of Snapchat and TikTok have already settled. Time on the roundup, 8 past the hour.
Attention! Have you racked up $10,000 or more in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by making minimum payments? With credit card debt reaching all-time highs, National Debt Relief is notifying consumers about significant debt relief options currently being made available to help those with overwhelming credit card debt. These options may reduce a large portion of credit card debt for those who qualify. You don't need to declare bankruptcy or take out a consolidation loan, and you may only have to pay back a fraction of what you owe, even if you have bad credit. National Debt Relief has already reduced the credit card debt for more than 550,000 consumers, so don't wait. If you owe $10,000, $20,000, or even $100,000 in credit card debt, you can now take advantage of this financial debt relief as the cost of living continues to skyrocket. To check what debt reduction you may qualify for, call 800-885-8877. 800-885-8877. Again, that's 800-885-8877.
For those looking for work,
I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News Radio. We'll keep you updated at the top of each hour all day. It's time to get back to Brian, John, and Dalton for more of the Wake Up Crew.
Hey there, good morning, everybody. I'm Brian Barrett, joined by John Dinkins and Dalton Barrett. As we move along with the Wake Up Crew here this morning, we need to check on the latest traffic and weather. We do that now, all brought to you by our friends at Toots.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants, and our family would like to thank this community for supporting Toots for 40 years.
Head over to Toots.com for our daily specials, our menu, and all of our locations. Check out our Kids Club for some extra deals. Thank you to our patrons and customers.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
Good food and fun.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Skies becoming sunny for today with mild temperatures, a high around 67. Dipping back to 46 tonight with mostly clear skies. Tuesday will be a warmer day with a high around 71. Partly sunny skies, breezy conditions, and isolated rain showers coming in by afternoon. Rain showers will be more widespread into Tuesday night. Cloudy as temperatures dip back to 45. Areas of rain linger into Wednesday, cooler, a high of 56. I'm meteorologist Regina Cole from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now, it's 32 degrees.
Local farmers, local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
morning, cranking it pretty good out here now. 24 westbound. Looks like it's got a little bit heavier at Bell Road, Hickory Hollow Parkway as that traffic increases coming in from Murfreesboro, Rutherford County up through the Antioch area on 24 westbound. Steady flow of traffic down I-40 through the Mount Juliet area. That's cranking it pretty good coming in right now from Wilson County into Davidson County. Hey, Stein Dental Care in Nashville. It's been around since 1978. These guys and gals are the best. Check them out at Stein Dental Care Nashville. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Lord Auction Company will get you top dollar for your property.
I'm a big fan of auctions. Get instant sale, no contingencies.
That means the sale of your property won't depend on an inspection, financing, or appraisals. Visit parksauction.com.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
All these weird gadgets, you think they'd give you a radio.
What would you like to hear?
The Wake Up Crew with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
All these years, and I never knew that John Young appeared in Knight Rider.
Yeah, it's a cameo.
That's it.
It's pretty amazing. Our big voice guy.
I never was into Knight Rider, man. I just couldn't get into that show.
You were real into it, weren't you?
Yeah, he loved it.
Good
talking car.
Old Kit.
I mean, a talking car is pretty cool, to be honest.
I think the show was good. I just never, I don't know if it was the day of the week it was on or.
They tried to bring it back.
We watched it when they did. It ran a couple seasons.
That and The Bionic Woman when they tried to reboot that.
You like that, the new Bionic Woman?
I did.
Nobody else did.
No.
And they were never able to get that movie off the ground.
I'm afraid the same thing's going to happen to Scrubs. You know, it's coming back.
It's the same cast, though, so that might help. Bionic Woman was different.
I hope.
It's sponsored by my wife's favorite brand of scrubs. Figs. That's the kind she buys. They're like the most expensive ones on the market. So
they're called Scrubs?
Well, the Figs is the brand name.
Oh, Figs.
Yeah. And they have sponsored this reboot of Scrubs.
Oh.
So everybody in the show is wearing those scrubs.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
It's like
$200. That's a good way to get some money.
That's
a good way to, yeah.
It's like $200 for a pair of scrubs. It's crazy.
I'll have to look and see what they're wearing on the pit.
They're wearing pits.
I haven't got there. I haven't got there with the pit yet.
What's the other thing they brought back? I can't remember. There's another show.
On the pit, I watched some of the, like extra features that you can find with some of those shows, and they have meet the cast and that kind of thing. But they said the goal of the show is to give you the experience of what it's like in a real emergency room.
Really?
That's what they said. And each episode is an hour of that day.
And that much goes on in an hour? You go to the emergency room, you have to wait like 6 hours.
Well, there's a lot of waiting in the pit.
Oh, okay.
I've seen Scrubs. Scrubs is probably my favorite medical show.
Yeah.
I kind of hate medical procedural shows.
But you like House?
House is great and Scrubs are great, but it's both because they have a really good gimmick. Scrubs is funny. That's its gimmick. House is Sherlock Holmes, and that's its gimmick.
Yeah.
So it's not a medical procedural. It's a mystery.
I'm going to have to watch House because I see it. I see little snippets of it on the internet. And the plots are great.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
He's the worst. But I like House a lot, and I like Scrubs a lot. But most of them I just can't get into for whatever reason. All the Chicago shows, Megan loves those. I don't like them.
Is those procedural?
Yes.
Kinda, yeah.
Well, try the pit. You might like
Probably
it.
won't, but I might. I don't like to watch shows that
Does
are
she
coming
like
out.
Grey's Anatomy?
She loves Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah. She'll go back and yeah.
I don't like watching shows that come out week to week either.
Well, there's a whole season already out.
Yeah, still. I'll never watch season 2, and then it'll bug me in like 2 years.
Well, then you can watch it then.
I'll wait till it all comes out. And
I'm going to tell you why I don't do it anymore. Because when The Ranch first came out,
it was good.
And I mean, I got hooked, and I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning and watching The Ranch.
And then it got bad.
And then you watch all the episodes, and 30 minutes is easier to do than an hour.
Yeah, it is. That's true.
The problem with The Ranch is, and this is all Netflix shows. It's not all shows, but it's all Netflix shows. Is every episode ends on a cliffhanger.
Well, yeah, that's probably true.
And it bugs the snot out of me because it's like every single episode is a cliffhanger at the end.
Well, that's why you watch the next one, and that's why John was up at 3 a.m.
Exactly.
Well, that was the point.
It got me. It hooked me.
Mark Wahlberg and Ben Affleck have a new movie out on Netflix. I haven't seen it. and I don't remember what the title is, but they've been doing this press tour for it. And they've been...
RIP?
Yeah, that's it. They've been revealing a bunch of stuff about how Netflix makes movies, and it all makes perfect sense. They said that when they turned in the script, the people at Netflix made them rewrite the script, and they said, you need to, at least 4 times throughout the movie, restate the plot up to that point, because people are on their phones not watching, and so you need to remind them what's happening. And you watch those Netflix movies, and you're like, yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. Like,
I get so confused now, though, with what is what's on at the theaters and what's on Netflix. So sometimes they're on both. You know, I mean, it's like they'll be in the movie theater for a week, and then you put it on Netflix.
That doesn't happen as much anymore. That used to happen during COVID. Started that.
What good movie is out now? What good movie is out now?
I don't know what's out at the moment.
So you used to be my guide. And
well,
since
I used to be able to go.
Since you had the baby.
Last movie I went and saw Avatar.
Let's see, Wuthering Heights.
Oh, I heard that's supposed to be.
I've heard it's pretty good.
Shelter. Zootopia 2.
Yeah, Zootopia 2, highest grossing movie of last year.
Iron Lung.
Animated's kicking it, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
The Strangers, Chapter 3. Mercy. Solo Mio.
Oh, that's with Kevin James.
Melania is out.
Melania, yeah. The Housemaid, Avatar. I guess it's still out in some places.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Fire and Ash.
I have not seen Melania either. I haven't seen it.
The Netflix movies, they try not to release their movies to theaters. Unless it's one they think they're going to win an Oscar for, and then they'll release, because you have to have a theatrical run to nominate a movie for an Oscar.
Mercy is the one with Chris Pratt and Rebecca Ferguson where they have...
I've heard it's very bad.
Oh, really?
I've heard it's
everything
not very
is
good.
video, and you know that's how they do all the policing, and you have to prove to an AI judge that you didn't do it, and he
Too
was
much thinking. I think I'll go to Wuthering Heights. I saw the original.
I have to think too hard about that. I'm going to see Zootopia instead.
Jacob Elordi will be the sexiest man alive in People magazine next year.
He might be the next James Bond. He's interviewed for the role. I think he'd be great.
I think
he's a little young,
but I think they need young.
I think they do too. And this director, he loves his young, skinny men as the leading guy. He had Timothée Chalamet in Dune.
I think he would be a good one.
I think he'd be real good.
And he's British, isn't he, or Australian or something?
I think he's British.
Yeah. Hey, you need to do all your stuff you do, Brian.
I Can Only Imagine 2's coming out.
I Can Only Imagine 2.
Mm-hmm. Well,
that's a family movie, I would imagine. I mean, that's
about Jesus.
Yeah.
You're Never Too Small to Dream Big, Goat. It's another animated movie that's out.
Animated has gone nuts. They're the most popular
Goat
movies
is
on.
about a goat that plays basketball. Just FYI.
And they're the goat, I guess. All right, friends, sports coming up for you.
This is News Radio WGNS Prime Time Sports.
Sponsored by the law offices of John Day.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
The Seattle Seahawks are champions of Super Bowl 60 after a dominant win over New England, 29-13. It was 29-7 with 2.5 minutes left. After a 9-0 halftime lead on 3 field goals, Jason Myers of the Seahawks wound up with a record 5 for 5 in the kicking department on field goals. Sam Darnold just over 200 yards passing and a touchdown. But we had the first running back to be game MVP since 1998. Super Bowl MVP is Seattle's Kenneth Walker, 27 carries, 135 yards rushing. Seattle's record in early October this season was 3-2. After that, a 14-1 mark, including now 10 straight victories. Congratulations, Seahawks. They beat New England 29-13. At the Winter Olympics, American Breezy Johnson took the gold in the women's downhill. Lindsey Vonn suffered a broken leg on a fall early in her run.
Hi, this is Wanda Mills, and I'm here to invite you to come and visit Adam's Place. The room is always cleaned once a week. The bed is changed. So many people do tend to want to just hibernate. I go to things here that I wouldn't go anywhere else. We always go to eat, and that's a good time to socialize with other people.
I'd love to give you a tour of Adam's Place.
on Memorial across from Walmart.
This is a paid legal ad.
There are no bad questions. I would encourage anybody who has been injured and they believe it's somebody else's fault to reach out to us. There's nothing wrong with asking questions, and we're happy to give answers.
Turn left, they're there. You turn right, they're there. They was just there. And to me, they're the number one. They're the number one in the world.
Trust the lawyers other lawyers trust.
The law office of John Day, they were great.
Trust the law offices of John Day.
They saved my life.
When it comes to your home, memories and sentimental value are priceless. Farrah Construction can remodel your home or can update your kitchen, bath, or other rooms. I'm Ron Hall. If you can dream it, Farrah Construction can turn it into reality. Call Farrah Construction at 615-893-6120. That's Farrah Construction. I'm Ron Hall. Shop local. Let our family business help you. Farrah Construction Company.
Since 1989, Franklin's Printworks has been Rutherford County's trusted print partner, delivering high-quality, fast turnaround printing for businesses, organizations, and individuals.
Letterhead, envelopes, business cards, brochures, booklets, all that is still our bread and butter. We do it every day.
Jeff Carlton with Franklin's Printworks.
The needs have evolved for most businesses, and they're looking for a large format capability, or they're looking for a direct mail capability. We're glad to help with those.
Franklin's Printworks, your local printing experts. Your good health, that's what we're talking about this morning. Kim Dunaway is with us from Sunshine Nutrition Center, and this is Heart Month, and we're going to be focusing today on something that everyone has a concern about, cholesterol. Kim, good morning.
Good morning.
Why is cholesterol such a big deal in heart disease?
Well, that's a good question because it can be controversial. It's definitely something that they have focused on for the last, since the 90s, right? They've been hammering on cholesterol. They've lowered the amount of total cholesterol that they recommend. They've increased the amount of HDL that they recommend. I haven't seen that it's really moved the needle in terms of how many people die from heart disease. Those numbers still seem to be the same. So I think that hammering on cholesterol only is not the entire picture. But it is something that is part of standard blood work. Statin drugs are always in the top 1 or 2 drugs that are prescribed. A lot of people are on statin drugs. And so people are looking for alternative ways to deal with cholesterol that aren't a statin drug, whether because they've had a reaction to it, because it can cause neuromuscular pain when taken, or because they just don't want to be on that many meds, right? But you have some people who have had a stroke or at a great deal of stroke risk, and they want their cholesterol levels to be very low. And so they need to be on a statin drug, and so then they'll hopefully recommend CoQ10, which helps to counteract the effects of the statin. But in terms of what you could do instead of, there's a dietary approach and a lifestyle approach and a supplement approach, and you really want to do both. So in terms of diet, what is typically helpful are things that are high in fiber. Fiber is something that helps to sort of bind to the cholesterol and sort of move it out of the body. So sometimes people will benefit from that alone. They'll add something like flaxseed fiber to what they're doing. They'll eat oatmeal instead of cornflakes, and their cholesterol will go down just from increased fiber. That's why you'll see heart healthy labels on a lot of your oat products for that purpose. It's the fiber. So there's something special about the oat, just that it's high in fiber. It's the fiber that's helping with that. Can Metamucil help with that to an extent? Sure, but usually a food-based fiber is going to be the way to go. So things like beans and whole grains and fruits and vegetables that are very high in fiber are all going to be helpful for cholesterol, right? The other thing that gets picked on a lot is saturated fat, which again is controversial because there are studies to support a low saturated fat diet for cholesterol. There are studies to support a higher fat, lower carbohydrate diet for cholesterol. It really depends on the person, and how you could tell that is kind of based upon what your diet is currently. If you're a person who has high cholesterol and you eat a lot of red meat and bacon and saturated fat, that's probably your issue, right? You'll have somebody else that doesn't eat those things, but they might eat a lot of sugar and refined and processed carbs. That might be their issue with cholesterol. So it's not always a saturated fat problem, even though that's usually the first place that you're going to look at. What I look at is, what is a person currently doing? What kind of changes can we make? Oftentimes, the first time that your cholesterol comes up out of balance, your doctor will give you the opportunity to work on it on your own. They may not immediately prescribe you a statin drug. They might if you have a family history of heart disease, but they might give you that opportunity to work on it yourself. So dietary, like I said, typically is less saturated fat, less processed carbs, more whole grains, right? Lifestyle. Some type of physical activity is going to be good for your heart. So whether that's walking, riding a bike, rock climbing, whatever is your thing, some type of physical activity 3 to 5 days a week is also going to help, right? What could you do with supplements? There's a lot of options. The most popular one is red yeast rice. That's popular whether you're in a mass market store or you're in a health food store like ours. It works similarly to a statin, but without the side effects. And that is very effective. Usually about 1,200 milligrams a day is what you're going to be looking at.
And this is rice, you say?
It's a supplement just like a capsule or tablet, but it's called red yeast rice. That's what it comes from. It comes from basically Asian is where it comes from. So that works just like, like I said, similarly to it with very good results. That would be the first place that I usually will recommend. It's not the only thing that you can use for cholesterol. You can also use something called bergamot, which comes from a citrus fruit. It's also good for cholesterol. There's also plant sterols, which come from plants that will also help. Garlic is something that can help. Usually it will take a longer period of time for it to help, but you could also use that, or you could pair garlic with something like lecithin that's helpful, or the phytosterols like I mentioned. CoQ10 can help. Fish oil doesn't help specifically with lowering your bad cholesterol, but it is very helpful for that HDL, which is that good, which helps to protect our arteries. So that oftentimes in combination with a red yeast rice and a CoQ10 is probably my favorite combination of those things for people that are looking for a supplement to help them with cholesterol.
And of course, tomorrow is a big day for supplements here at Sunshine Nutrition Center.
That's right. All of those things I mentioned in terms of the supplements, maybe not a flaxseed fiber, but you could get a flaxseed oil for 25% off. Our supplements are 25% off on Tuesdays.
Now, if you take these as suggested, how long will it take before there's a noticeable difference?
I have seen people have results in as soon as 3 weeks. I recommend at least 3 months, on a supplement before being retested. Usually you'll be retested from your doctor somewhere in a 3-month to 6-month range, which is a great time. But I like 3 months, but I have seen results in as little as 3 or 4 weeks with people on the red yeast rice.
Kim, where are you located?
We have 2 locations here in Murfreesboro, 621 South Church Street, and then in Smyrna, 901 Rock Springs Road.
From brakes and alignments to new tires and wheels, Tire World, locally owned and operated in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Laverne.
Tire World, we keep your family rolling.
Online at tireworld.us.
Your 401k is likely one of your most important assets, but it's only one part of a comprehensive retirement strategy. Edward Jones can help you understand how your retirement assets fit into your entire retirement picture so that you can work toward meeting your unique retirement goals. Contact me, Lee Colvin, your Edward Jones financial advisor in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard, or give us a call at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
This message brought to you by the Central Tennessee Regional Solid Waste Planning Board. Visit RecycleRightTN.com for tips, ideas, and locations on where to recycle near you.
Don't be trashy, recycle classy, recycle right, Tennessee.
Recycling isn't just about tossing materials in a bin, it's about knowing which materials are accepted. Go to RecycleRightTN.com.
Recycle right, Tennessee.
We're talking with Sue and Bob Turpin at the Villages of Murfreesboro. Why did you select the Villages?
Well, I had a couple of falls.
My daughter said, it's time for you to do something instead of me having to do something.
And our daughter decided that we needed to go somewhere.
It was a hard move for me. So we looked at several places, but the Villages of Murfreesboro was the one. We just fell in love with it. So bright and airy. Everybody we've met have just been super.
The Villages of Murfreesboro.
From driveways to highways, SRM Concrete has the right mix, on time, every time. Locally grown, nationally known, family owned and operated, SRM is the name you trust. SRM Concrete, you call, we haul.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Our time, 7:30 on this Monday, February 9th, Valentine's Week.
And birthdays yesterday, Sue Puckett, Christy Clark Moore, Ricky Phillips, Melissa Mack, and Jacqueline McGuire. Dave Gober today, Deanne Middleton, Chuck Norris, Matt Stiles, Sherman Boyd, Sean Brown, Ellen Slicker, Lucy Woods, Tom Beckwith, and Marion Wells.
And we need some more. Get them into us, 615-893-1450. That's the phone number. WGNSradio.com/birthdays. That's the website. We're giving away some banana pudding from Slick Pig coming up here around 8 a.m. It's your last chance. Get them in.
I hope you text your grandma yesterday on her birthday.
Oh, I did.
For more than 30 years, my team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. If you've been injured, call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation. Learn more at johndaylegal.com.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Skies becoming sunny for today with mild temperatures, a high around 67. Dipping back to 46 tonight with mostly clear skies. Tuesday will be a warmer day with a high around 71. Partly sunny skies, breezy conditions, and isolated rain showers coming in by afternoon. Rain showers will be more widespread into Tuesday night. Cloudy as temperatures dip back to 45. Areas of rain linger into Wednesday, cooler, a high of 56. I'm meteorologist Regina Cole from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now, it's 41 degrees.
Good morning. It's picked up quite a bit now with that volume. Here we go, 24 westbound at Bell Road. All that traffic coming in right now from Murfreesboro, Rutherford County. It's pretty busy this morning on 24 through the Hickory Hollow area. As a matter of fact, it's been running a little bit slow there on 24 west around Hickory Hollow Parkway as that traffic's a little bit sluggish. 65 southbound at Trinity Lane. STR Towing and Recovery. Ask if you can move over when you see flashing lights. For everybody's safety, for 24/7 car and truck towing, call STR Towing and Recovery. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
In Murfreesboro, the Community Investment Trust Committee on Contributions is preparing for a key meeting on Tuesday at 1 p.m. at the Municipal Airport Business Center on Memorial Boulevard. This committee helps to determine how Murfreesboro allocates funds from the $302 million generated through the sale of Murfreesboro Electric Department to Middle Tennessee Electric Cooperative. With nearly $500,000 distributed in the last fiscal year to 29 local nonprofits, the process is tightly managed to ensure long-term community benefits and transparency. Tuesday's meeting will review proposed calculations for charitable grant distribution, FY27 funding recommendations, and the timeline for the FY28 evaluations. Residents hoping to provide input on actionable items must sign up at least 6 hours in advance via the city's public comment forum or by calling 615-849-2629. Just south in Laverne, proactive policing recently prevented what could have been a tragic incident. A routine speeding stop on Saturday in northern Rutherford County escalated when officers discovered a 17-year-old behind the wheel, impaired and in possession of open alcohol, a firearm, and 19.2 grams of methamphetamine. The teen now faces multiple charges, including DUI, reckless endangerment, and drug trafficking. Laverne police stressed the importance of community vigilance and targeted enforcement to keep streets safe. That's all for now. For more local news in a quick and digestible format, be sure to check out the Rutherford Roundup podcast wherever you listen. I'm Dalton Barrett, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
Fresh cut greens and oven warm bread, jars of sweet jam will be red. Good food, good folks, flavors that shine from winter's chill to spring sunshine. Every Friday, feel the spark. Rutherford County Market at Lane Agri Park.
Local farmers with local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market every Friday through April.
You'll find it there from frost to bloom the season sing. We're winter tough and welcoming spring. So bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
At the Lane Agri Park in Murfreesboro.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS. With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
Our time, 7:35. It's the Wake Up Crew from WGNS, and time for another game of
Name That Tune.
Song number 1.
Paul McCartney, Silly Love Song, 1976, 77, somewhere in there.
Oh my gosh, really?
Wings, so Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
1976, Silly Love Songs. That's crazy that you got that.
Just at that intro.
Just the intro, yeah.
That is nuts.
Name That Tune.
Do I have to do anything the rest of the time?
Chicago, isn't it?
I don't know this one.
Wait a minute. Let me give me the... Brian Adams.
Oh, yeah.
Heaven, 1984.
That is correct. Full sweep again.
Jeez. Didn't even get to good old Brian Adams.
Name That Tune.
Bye 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 in Sync, 2003.
Almost a full sweep. I'm going to give you a second chance at the year.
2001, 2000.
That is correct. Not third full sweep in a row.
Jeez.
Name That Tune.
You got me here. Sorry.
I've heard this before.
You got that part right.
That was either a real good educated guess or he knows the song. He's going to wait until they start singing and say the first word he hears.
Maybe if they start singing.
Any guess?
I can't believe Bye 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 is 25 years old.
26.
Not me.
Call me?
Your method would have worked. It is Mr. Vane, 1993, Culture Beat.
On it now.
Name That Tune.
It's like Yote or something. Somebody that I used to know.
I think you're right.
2012 is my guess.
Yote is the artist?
Gotye or something like that.
Yeet?
Gotye.
Gotye.
Gotye. Somebody that I used to know, 2011, so I was 1 year off.
Pretty good.
Not a full sweep, though. I'm not as good as you.
Kind of rolling.
There's only one we haven't known, right?
That's so far.
Name That Tune.
Sounds 80s.
Sure does.
Yeah. No.
I pictured a rainbow.
No. Do you have an actual guess?
Phil Collins.
No, it is The Waterboys. 1985, The Whole of the Moon. Name of that song.
Yeah, it wasn't a hit.
Should have known that, Brian.
You really should have. Can we go ahead and call? Can we call Bart for this one?
Wheel of Fortune?
That is correct.
Billie Holiday.
No. K-Star. 1952. Wheel of Fortune on that one.
How about that?
Name That Tune.
Whew. This sounds like 1980s.
This song
Sure
makes
does.
me have to pee.
Wow. So far, so good.
What a long
They
intros.
trick us with the long intros.
Come on, I know you got this, Brian.
You got it. Come
I gotta
on.
hear
You got
her
30
sing.
seconds to get this right.
It's a female singer. Pretty sure.
It is a group.
A group. Female lead singer?
There's a female as part of this group.
Can you hear me calling?
It's not Fleetwood Mac, is it?
It is.
Ooh.
This is Everywhere, Fleetwood Mac, 1987.
Partial.
And that's Name That Tune.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Hi, I'm Wendy. Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore. Do you want lights?
You can't believe the lights we have at the Restore.
Oh, yes, sir. We have lighting.
Chandeliers, pendants, flush mounts, table lamps.
Just come down and take a look. Shopping at the Restore. Shop? Yeah.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Sharing Change has donated now over $12 million to local nonprofits. Find out how your spare change can make a big impact at sharingchange.org.
This is Bud Rakes, former principal of Smyrna High School. I'm a resident of Adams Place, and I recommend that you come and visit us here at Adams Place. It's a great place to be. Well, you can be yourself, if you want to talk with people, you can. There's 3 square meals. The biggest thing I like here, everybody is so friendly. And of course, I would encourage anyone, if they're looking for a place, to look at Adams Place, because they'll have a hard time beating it.
From lift kits to tires, Tire World has the experts and the knowledge to get it done.
This is Gator with Tire World Off-Road. We are your local rough country dealer. So when you're ready to add some character to your rig, ask for Gator at Tire World on Memorial Boulevard.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Let's work together to help ensure your finances can keep up with your unique needs over the long haul. I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin. Stop by our office in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard or give us a call at 615-907-7056 for an appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
The Wake Up Crew, fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Back here to wrap up episode 1843 of the Wake Up Crew. And just a quick reminder, city school students out Friday and Monday. City teachers and all county students and staff are out Monday only for President's Day. And Valentine's weekend is coming up. It is on Saturday. More to talk about that, of course, as we go through the week here on the Wake Up Crew, proudly brought to you by Middle Tennessee Electric, who reminds us that better communication leads to better service. Keep your contact info current at mte.com. That way you never miss an update on billing or local outages. We're saying good morning to Jeff Nabel and everybody over at the Boulevard, today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbors of the Day, for being a great community partner. They always do a lot over there. So Jeff and the team at the Boulevard receiving flowers today from Jenny Harrison and Ryan Flowers Coffee and Gifts, along with WGNS Radio. Today's Good Neighbor Spotlight is made possible by SRM Concrete, locally grown, nationally known, and standing with the people who make Rutherford County stronger every single day. Text NEIGHBOR to 615-893-1450, just that singular word, and you'll get a reply. Just tap on the link, fill out the information, click submit. You can also get to that at wgnsradio.com/goodneighbor. 2 easy ways to get in your Good Neighbor nominations to us here at WGNS. And we are fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. Satisfy your sweet tooth smart way with a sugar-free German chocolate or the white Mac at 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. Thousands of sugar-free combinations they've got going out there. So check them out in Murfreesboro or in Smyrna, and be on the lookout for the newest location coming soon in Laverne.
Time for the dad joke of the day.
Replay.
All right. Well, this morning we played Who Wants to Be a Millionaire earlier. My wife says she's leaving me because of my obsession with Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And I said, is that your final answer?
Replay.
Oh, thanks. I gave that a 2. John gave that a 3.
So he gets a 3 to start the week.
Yeah. It was close to a 3 for me. It just, I couldn't
Get it over that
That's
threshold.
kind of when I went
you know.
3 when you said it's close to a 3. To make it a 3.
Yeah. So we're not averaging out our scores. We're just going with the highest still. That's
No, just on that occasion.
Okay.
We can do what we want. We're the committee.
That's true.
They're going to make a movie called The Committee.
It's about us.
It's about us.
Would be straight to streaming.
I just didn't love it. I wanted to. That's one of those jokes that I really wanted to like because I could tell there was a lot of effort.
No, I just tried to tie it in with the game. Oh, well, that hurt it. It was just too soon.
Well, we played a little Who Wants to Be a Millionaire this morning. We probably our best game.
You can't do that yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What have we learned today?
Well, we played a little Who Wants to Be a Millionaire this morning. Probably our best game.
It was probably our best game. We won $16,000.
Yeah.
And we ran out of time. We could have maybe gotten more.
Still waiting on our station payout for that.
Speaking of,
you'll get it.
Speaking of
your next paycheck,
really doing well. Name that tune.
Especially
we did
you.
great.
You had a great morning.
Let's
you had
toot your
several.
horn.
I had a couple. He had none.
I had one before we even heard the song.
I had one.
Which one?
I don't remember, but I named it, and you said, yeah.
You got the title of one.
Well, I got the title of one.
But you guessed. You didn't get the year or the artist. That was the one we needed Bart's help for because it was from 1949.
It was called Wheel of Fortune. That was the name of the song. Greta Gabor.
I wasn't even born. I wasn't even born on that one song.
Yeah.
Well, it's time to wrap things up. I'll remind you that the podcast of the show will be up very shortly. WGNSradio.com. There's a podcast section wherever you listen to audio as well. Spotify, Apple Podcast, all of that. You'll find it there. That's going to do it for our show today. For John, for Dalton, I'm Brian. Until next time, take care out there.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Skies becoming sunny for today with mild temperatures, a high around 67. Dipping back to 46 tonight with mostly clear skies. Tuesday will be a warmer day with a high around 71. Partly sunny skies, breezy conditions, and isolated rain showers coming in by afternoon. Rain showers will be more widespread into Tuesday night. Cloudy as temperatures dip back